Hi, in this video we will see how we can sketch a pie chart. Pie chart is one of the simplest and widely used graphical techniques to represent the distribution of a variable. Pie chart is particularly useful to display the distribution of a nominal qualitative variable such as gender, birthplace, eye color, or major. For example, consider the frequency distribution table of the major of all 24 students in the class, where we have 10 IT students, 8 business students, 2 political science students, and 4 law students. This relative frequency is representing the percentage of majors. Remember that this major is a nominal qualitative variable where the order is not important. In order to sketch the pie graph of the major of the students, we first draw a circle. Second, we calculate the portion of the circle for each class. In other words, we have the perimeter of the circle, which is 360 degrees. We need to calculate how many of those degrees go to IT and how many go to business, political science, and law. For that, we use, of course, the proportion. We know that all 24 students occupy all 360 degrees of the circle. Then how many degrees would go to 10 IT students? That is, 24 is proportionate to 360 degrees, then 10 is proportionate to XIT. Using the fundamental property of proportion, we can find that XIT is equal to 10 times 360 degrees divided by 24, which is 150 degrees. In other words, the portion of the circle which belongs to IT students is 150 degrees. We repeat the same calculations for business students, for political science students, and for law students. Finally, we get that for business is 120 degrees, for political science 30 degrees, and for law it's 90 degrees. Third, we use the protractor in order to separate the portion in the circle which belongs to each of the majors. We start with IT and we separate 150 degrees for IT. That's the portion which belongs to IT. Then we take another 120 degrees here for business, the next 30 degrees for political science, the remaining 60 degrees for law. This is how we actually can represent the distribution of major using pie graph. Obviously, in R as well as Excel, for instance, we can draw much better and, of course, precise pie charts.